Hey everybody! So, I haven't made a video in a little while, and I'm really sorry about that. I've been working on some cosplay and going to visit friends, and I've been really busy. So, today I thought I would make a video about my nerdy Lolita wardrobe, because along with my pretty standard Lolita items, I also have a lot of really dorky things that I've made for myself. So, the first piece I have that I made was for a showing of Serenity, and if you're not familiar with Serenity, it's part of Joss Whedon's series Firefly, and it's amazing, and if you're into sci-fi, you should totally go watch it, because it's awesome. But I made this for a showing, oh man, probably 2 or 3 years ago now, and it's just plain tan, which is a color you don't see a lot in Lolita, which I think is a shame, because I really like tan and black. They look really nice together. But, anyway. And I did some embroidery on it. There we go. You can see it. So that's the ship, which is cool. It was actually not that bad to do. I found some sort of weird schematic thing that somebody had done online, and I just printed it out and kind of traced over the important parts I felt, so it wouldn't be too cluttered, and then I just embroidered it. It's just a running stitch, it's nothing fancy, but I think it really looks cool. And then it says, "You can't take the sky from me," on the bottom, which is cool. This is one of the nerd pieces that I wear on a fairly regular basis. Some of them I wear more often than others because they don't, like, make sense out of context for some people. But I think that's toned down enough. I get questions about it sometimes, like, what is that on your skirt? And then I have to explain what it is, and people normally just look at me funny, but I really like it, and all my friends recognize the series, and they really like that skirt, so awesome. The second piece I made was for the ending of Lost. I was really into Lost for a really long time, and I was really sad when it was over. And, I wanted to make something for the ending, and I thought about doing some cosplay, but I don't really look like anybody from Lost. I should have gone as John Locke. I should have gotten, like, a bald cap and put on a sky. Anyway, so I wanted to do something more personal and more casual to wear. So I made this skirt. So, I actually did this pinstriping myself a long time ago. This is just like rows of stitching, if you can't tell. I don't remember why I did this. I think I had a mafia party to go to, and I wanted something black and pinstriped. So I put the pinstriping on. But then it was kind of boring, and I thought that I could use some embellishment on it, and I thought it would be perfect for my Lost skirt. So I did this little Dharma Initiative logo. They have them for everything. They have them for, like, each base thing, and I thought about doing one base or the other, but I didn't have a weird Dharma Initiative base preference, so I just put a heart in the middle, because it was simple and cute. What I actually did, like how this is done, is it's a freezer paper stencil, and I did it onto some just, like, white knit. I think it was an old t-shirt, actually, and then I cut it out and stitched it on, and I think it looks pretty cute. I'm really pretty fond of this skirt. I don't wear it very often. I don't know why. I just haven't really. I think it's really cute, though. I guess it's because Lost is over and it makes me sad to wear it, because it's gone. Sad. So, the last two pieces I have were made for Celebration 5, which was a Star Wars convention in Orlando, and we went last summer, and it was, like, the best trip ever. It was amazing. I made a big Padme costume, and I entered the costume contest, and we saw all sorts of crazy things, and we saw George Lucas in person, and that was crazy. And we went to Disney World, and we went to the Harry Potter section of Universal, and it was, like, the coolest thing ever. But, part of what I did was I made 2 different, Lolita pieces that were Star Wars based, because I had made 2 costumes. I had made a Padme costume, her celebration dress. It's at the end of the first movie. It's that giant cape covered in petals. And it was really heavy. The cape itself was almost 10 pounds, so I knew that I would not be comfortable in that for a whole day. And the other costume I had was a Princess Leia costume, and the boots I had heels, and I knew that that would not be comfortable for a whole day either. So what I did was I made 2 Lolita outfits for sort of casually walking around the con, going to see people, getting autographs, that sort of thing, which turned out to work really well. I got recognized as a Lolita by quite a few people, and I got stuff for pictures in these and stuff, which was really cool. I don't think a lot of people knew what it was, but, you know, people recognized that it was Star Wars related, so that was okay. And, yeah, okay, the first one I did was this one. And this is a skirt, and it has R2-D2 on it. He's a little hard to see. I think that you can see him pretty well. I did a freezer paper stencil for this one, and I just did a little white R2. He actually took a little bit of time because I couldn't find a nice stencil of him around, and so I had to, like, take a picture of R2-D2 and make my own stencil out of it, which was kind of time-consuming, but I think it was worth it in the end. And it also has little star buttons and pearls all over it to look like space, which I think is cute. I made a little matching bow for this for my hair, and I had some blue socks to go with it. I have to take pictures of these outfits because I lost my camera at Celebration. I think we went to a panel, and I stood up as we were leaving to clap, and my camera slipped off my lap, and I didn't realize that it was gone until probably 10 minutes later, and it was gone. So, I never got any pictures, really, of my costumes and stuff, which is sad. I have some pictures from, like, photographers, but I never got personal pictures. So, I need to get pictures of these outfits, and I will do that sometime. And when I do, I'll post a link in the bottom bar if you want to see those. My other piece I did was a JSK. And here's the top. The bows are a little out of shape right now, sorry about that. And this one has stormtroopers on it. Here, I'll show you just one of them. That's a little easier. These I cut out of felt, and I sewed little bows to them because I thought it looked cute. I really love this JSK. I have matching socks. The reason it's that shade of gray in particular, is I found some socks on Socks Dreams that were gray with white stars, and I really, really wanted them for matching with my Stormtrooper Lolita, and it took forever to find a matching gray fabric, but I finally managed. And yeah, I really, really like that dress, and I really like all of my nerd pieces. It's something that's not as common in Lolita, well, partially probably from licensing requirements or whatever, but I know a lot of girls who are nerds and who are Lolitas, and I really love to combine those two things because I think it's just something really different. And sometimes, like, you think in your head, like, stormtroopers don't go with Lolita, but they can if you mess with them enough and put bows on their heads. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know what I have upcoming as far as Nerd Lolita goes. I've been thinking about doing some sort of Miyazaki print, maybe Totoro, or I really love Kiki's Delivery Service, so I might do that in the near future. But for now, I like my little nerd collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing those, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!